When you're playing multiplayer, people are going to be getting strokes on you when you don't even know how to get there. In this video, I'm going to show you the top shortcuts and local routes to gain strokes on your opponents. Start out here, this is the Windbreak Beat Up Ride. You can get it for free, I got a video on that. Maple Hill Diamond 17, just aim down to the right, throw towards the wrong basket, and you're going to be in range for a pretty easy looking eagle on Maple Hill Diamond 17. Next we're going over to Oak Hill. Oak Hill 5, you don't even need a distance driver to get here. Take the free glide musket, throw it right through the trees. You can hit this gap just right and slide all the way onto the green to be able to have a look for a throw in here for the eagle. And no, this doesn't require a 1 tailwind. You can have a 3 headwind and still make it all the way across to the green and have a shot at making that throw in. Here's a crazy one, Coyote Canyon 2, you don't even need a light glide driver. Slide through your bag, get yourself all the way across to your putter. Here's an accurate sticky harp. Aim way up high, throw it over the top. Nope, not quite. Not over the top, but you're going to stick onto this rock. Get yourself your harp out again. Aim it high and out to the right. You're aiming here to land right in the mouth of that cave. We were able to throw right through that rock. It's one of the tricks of the game. If you can get your disc into the rock, you're going to be able to throw right through that rock. You could be a little more lined up here, but 115 feet, not too much of a problem throwing the fuse in around the corner here to be able to get the birdie the hard way or the easy way. Kaho Park 2, a difficult eagle, a crazy albie, aim way up in the sky, give it plenty of hyzer onto the roller angle, see if you can get through the trees. Got a little bit of a kiss there, but that's okay. This has some forgiveness as it keeps sliding out and into a great area on this green. You'll be able to make this 120-foot throw in. We had a little bit of power, throw it about 130. Boom. You're getting the albatross here and keeping up with your cart mates now. Lost Island 2 is incredibly tricky to throw the forehand that the game lines you up for. Instead, take a longer flying disc like your accurate glide sapphire, and there's a little window out here to the right. Give that pretty much a straight pull back through that window. It slides through the window, a little kiss off the shelf, and right into the circle for a basket. Easy way to simplify this hole by taking a shortcut and get yourself the birdie every time. Kaho Park 6 is one where you can take a big glide skip disc on a forehand deliver on the outside, or you can take glide water skip down low and hit the shortcut gap right here on the backhand. Flies across the green, most times going to slow down. A glide roll or a glide sticky might help you a little bit with that, and you'll be able to get the eagle here when many of your card mates may be struggling. It's also an option to take that same shortcut on a forehand. This is a glide water skip drive again. Give it a half disc of hyzer out here, and it's going to fly across and snug up pretty close to the basket. You'll see on many of these shots, I'm using the free discs as much as I can. Some of them, the free discs just aren't a possibility. They don't quite have the distance in order to take these shortcuts just yet. Many of them can, like here on Coyote Canyon 7. If you have a bad wind, this windbreak beat up drive, it's not going to make it across on the traditional line. Aim right at the pillar and give this disc a bit of hyzer. Let the wind push you out here. A little further left is okay, but even in that bad wind, this windbreak beat up drive is going to make it to the green. If the windbreak beat up drive can do it, imagine what you can do with a glide drive. Rose Nest 4 has to be an eagle every time. Take your accurate glide musket, don't bother following the fairway. Don't slide left or right, just aim up in the sky, use the right side of the sign to line up this angle, and give this a roller angle with the disc just barely touching those Wi-Fi bands. This is going to go right over the top and roll onto the green. Ideally, you're hitting some of these rocks, it's going to stop you. Even if you roll long, you're 60 feet away for the easiest birdie you've ever gotten on this hole. Sunshine Glade 5, 1 through 4 are all ace runs, 5 has to be an eagle. Take that windbreak beat up drive, aim high to the left, and give it a roller angle of anhyzer. Get over this fountain, and as long as you miss this one tree, you have an easy look for the throw in. Under this table is just fine, it's going to be less than 100 feet away from this basket. 86 feet, absolutely perfect, take the fuse, 80 power. Easiest eagle you're ever going to be getting here. No need even for the biggest distance drivers. Here we take the Glide Sapphire. This even works with the Glide musket. You don't have to try to make it through there. It's not a Mando. Aim around the left side, throw it out here, right into this tree. That tree is actually a very friendly tree. It's going to slow you down just enough to bring you softly onto the green to be able to get this easy birdie. You don't want to end up in that difficult drop zone there. Windswept Field's 8. You have to aim low most of the time. You can end up with a far throw-in. Instead, take your Glide musket, also right into the tree. Make sure you don't hit the trunk of that tree. That is solid and will slow you down. As long as you're getting the leaves, you're going to stay here in putting range in order to take the easy birdie when your card mates are going long. Maple Hill Red 3. Again, take your accurate Glide musket. You don't have to follow that fairway. Aim way up to the right and take the Simon line. Throw over the top of the trees with plenty of hyzer. And it fades through, hits a few trees, and gets here again in easy putting range in order to get this birdie. This next one is to help you scramble a little bit. On Lost Island 5, sometimes when you're getting into this cave, your disc peters out a little bit early to the right and slows down, so you have a weird look into the green. Now, you can throw around wide or hyzer, or you can just take your fuse or a putter and go up and over the top with little ping around action off the roof and easily onto the green, again for a very simple tap-in to finish out that hole for the birdie. Ikigai Enso 6. This is the easiest hole on Enso, if you know the line. Take yourself a water skip sapphire or a water skip musket, whatever your preferred water skip fairway is. Line up the top chevron on that tree and give it a little bit of anhyzer. This wind is going to push it, again, right into the friendly tree. The friendly tree slows you down, so the water skip jumps you up to be soft on the green. No risk here of missing the wall and going long, or getting too short off the tee, because you're getting that water skip every time, as long as you don't have that free headwind. Harrowing Woods 9 can be a tough fairway to hit, unless you know the secret route here, with a drive out the left side, right between these two trees. This gets you out the gap, and this one's sawed off a little bit early, but it works just fine to get you out onto the fairway, so you can throw that windbreak beat up drive a second time, and get yourself onto the green to have a very easy eagle. Getting eagle here every time is key to keeping up with your card mates who would be pulling ahead otherwise. Owlwood 2, here's a fun one. Glide water skip drive, a Glide water skip gold actually works even better. Ignore the fairway, aim out left on a forehand, and chuck this right up over the hillside. There's actually a kind of hidden fairway over here that works out just right. You get a little bounce off the ground, and the log slows you down, so you're on the green for the easiest eagle ever. No need to stick the throw in and risk going OB after that. Champion's Landing MPO hole 9. A tough tunnel to hit, so forget the tunnel. Aim way around the right side and throw your Glide skip drive out here, or your other Glide skip bomber. In a 1 wind this works, in a 2 or a 3 tailwind it's even better. But you can see the 1 wind can sneak its way onto the green, and you're absolutely going to be gaining strokes on your card if you're hitting eagle on this hole. Northern Lights 7, this is an exciting one. When you see this helping wind left to right tailwind, get stoked because you're about to get the eagle. Aim way up high on the hillside, give this a bit of anhyzer. Your whole goal for this shot is to line up as close to this front left edge as you can. This is absolutely perfect. The next shot, I take the Light Glide paradigm. Any Light Glide distance driver will do it. And you're going to fly way out here, skip the whole middle island, soar yourself all the way into the green. Once you're on the green, a little bit of ground play can maybe get you even closer to this basket, but 72 feet, we have no problem throwing in 72 feet in order to take the eagle and probably win that match or get the stroke there. Grizzly Gulch 6 is one you can take with the windbreak beat up drive. You don't need to try to hit that little tunnel on the left side. Just get your drive up in the air and give it plenty of anhyzer angle. Go over everything. You're going to get straight to the green, and again, be in basically a tap-in range or a putter range in order to get the eagle on your card here. If you're still going for that tunnel we see on the right side here, it's time to change up that play. Kaho Backwoods 2, here's a risky one. Glide skip drive, you need your Glide skip bomber. Aim down to the left and give it just the right of anhyzer. If you're gonna miss, make sure you give this too much anhyzer rather than not enough. If you get lucky to miss everything, you can fly pretty close to this basket and have the best possible look for eagle. 125 is fantastic. We'll throw in from about 150 power to be able to get this eagle. If you miss though, of course, there's pretty high risk there. You go into the water into the drop zone 300 feet away. Ikigai Springs 1, take that glide skip ride, works excellent as a lefty. We can do it on a forehand as well though. Throw it up here, out this window to the left side. You want to get the good skip, and ideally, this disc is staying up on the right side there. This one is leaking a little bit left. Most of the time, it's going to be staying in bounds, and you're having to look to save this eagle anyway. 96 feet up the hill, we want to aim high enough up to make sure we're getting over that ridge, and we can knock in that eagle, and take strokes on the card who had no chance of going that direction. Owlwood 8, here's the doozy. This is the big one. Like Glide Paradigm, and give it a little bit of answer. Right through this gap, you can get all the way up here. You don't even need a roller disc in order to get the eagle on this hole. And when you look at that, with just a 2 tailwind, we're here in putting range. We're going to throw it anyway. 49 feet, we're taking the easy eagle and taking that win. What was your favorite shortcut or local route? What did you learn from this video as you hadn't seen before? Or what's one that I missed? Let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching.